Coming into your ears live from a basement in New Jersey.
But it's not live.
It's not live, though. The Scott and Smiz Show.
Hello, and welcome to the Scott and Smiz Show, a podcast where the conversations never stop, and of course, as always, it is unscripted, unsupervised, and uncensored. So, hide your kids, hide your wife, it's about to get real. Sitting across from me here is my dear friend, Anthony Smizaski, a.k.a. The Smiz, and myself, I am a Mr. Scott Lind, and this is Scott and Smiz.
That's right, and we want to thank everyone who has already been following us and has liked our page. If you haven't already, we urge you to take that 5 seconds and
Just do it!
Like the page, facebook.com.
Do it!
/Scott and Smiz.
You won't?
Once you get there, you're going to be able to catch up on any of the upcoming updates, access to all of our episodes, as well as a link to buy our t-shirt.
Yeah, if you really want one.
Yeah.
You want one.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. Great clothing, great quality, free shipping.
And it's cotton.
Cotton. All day.
All damn day.
So, we've been off for a little over 2 weeks now, and
Turkey knocked me out, bro.
Yeah. Well, we'll be getting to a little bit of a Thanksgiving / Black Friday recap, plus covering more of the holiday season. But this part of the show is it's a little more serious because, as it was the last time we went on the air when we had shit going down in Paris, now we got shit going down in the United States.
Unfortunately, we do.
And there was a shooting that took place in San Bernardino, California, killing 14 and injuring 17.
Yeah, that's some sad stuff. You know, I myself like to keep things up and laughy, but you know, unfortunately, this is not something to laugh or joke about. This is a very serious problem.
Yeah, you know, the real world is a scary place sometimes, and just some details if you haven't really been in the know when it comes to this story. The shooters were a married Muslim couple with the wife pledging allegiance to ISIS after the shooting took place. They attempted to destroy their phones as well as their computers. However, ISIS has not taken direct credit for this massacre, but commends it nonetheless. It basically sounds like these individuals were ISIS sympathizers. They were individuals who support the cause because at the end of the day, ISIS, you know, because they're not a country, you know, they're a militant group, but they're also, in a sense, an ideal. This is kind of a mindset that is just a form of what people like to call radical Islam. And, you know, that's
what it's generalized to be.
Exactly, you know. It's a crazy situation, and you know the crazy part is that you know immediately after the shooting, there was constant debate before we knew who committed it. There was constant debate over whether it was a terrorist attack, but that kind of baffled me because you already know that this is a shooting. It's a shooting that killed over a dozen people and injured over a dozen people.
Exactly.
Therefore, regardless of who did it, what religion, where they came from, and it is an act of terrorism.
Something I want to add to that, as opposed to when we were younger, you know, and we were kids, these incidents were far few and in between.
Right.
These were not going on as frequently. So as far as, you know, back then, terrorism was concerned as somebody coming in from outside the country and trying to, you know, basically scare us. They're trying to put a form of terror across. And that was the only kind of terrorism that was known at the time.
For the most part.
And unfortunately, the ideas that are being put across now are still terror this, terror that. We got a different form of terrorism here now, folks. It's homegrown terrorism.
Right. It's domestic terrorism, you know, and the fact that, you know, we see this on a weekly basis. The shooting that occurred the week before at Planned Parenthood, that is an act of terrorism.
If I'm not mistaken, there's been 300 plus mass shootings.
There has been more shootings than there have been days in the year.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, because you know, obviously America has had a history of domestic terrorism. If you go all the way back to Timothy McVeigh and the Oklahoma City bombing that occurred back in the 90s, you know, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you tried to commit a terrorist act, that is an act of terrorism. I know a lot of people try to just relate that to anything that involves ISIS or Al Qaeda and that sort of thing. But you got to look at it from both ends here, you know, because all terrorism should be addressed, regardless of the fact that it might be addressed in different ways. It all needs to be addressed, period.
Addressed and taken seriously.
Exactly. So, you know, there's obviously been a lot of aftermath regarding that. Even before the shooting, we obviously had a lot of presidential candidates that were addressing this issue because of what had happened in Paris.
Yep.
And, you know, Donald Trump, of course, as always,
our
is
favorite goddamn goof off in
guy,
this whole thing.
We just, you know, congratulations to us. This is our 10th episode. But that also means we've spent 10 episodes
talking about Donald fucking
and
Trump.
Every single time Donald Trump is at the top of the list of the subjects.
Thank God they've been getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, you know, but the interesting part is that this time around, you know, it's even what he's been up to is even crazier than it's been in the in the past weeks. You know, you look at it, and even before this shooting in San Bernardino happened, Trump was making this claim that on 9/11, he was watching television and saw thousands and thousands of Muslims cheering for the 9/11 attacks in Jersey City.
Yeah, I don't know what fucking station he was watching.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking Sci-Fi Channel, fucking, I don't know. But that was just it's obviously a fact that around the world, yes, there were certain Muslims that probably celebrated 9/11. That is a given.
There were probably people that weren't Muslim that celebrated.
Exactly, you know. But the thing is that to make such a bold claim that in Jersey City, you know, right near where these most of these attacks were taking place, right across the fucking river, that thousands of them were celebrating. You think someone might have really reported that, and there might have been a lot of documented video and evidence. You know, this was only 2001 this attack took place.
The bigger kick in the crotch is when a reporter refuted his claim, Trump made fun of the New York Times reporter and his disability.
Right. This reporter, he has some issue when it comes to moving his arms and things of that nature. And he literally acted out what the reporter's disability was at a campaign rally.
Yeah, I don't want a guy like that as my fucking president.
No shit. You know,
I don't want a guy like that.
Like, you think he's gonna,
How do you think that guy feels about himself?
Yeah, no
after
kidding.
that shit. You know what I mean? And this guy wants to run a fucking country?
Exactly.
Get out of here, man.
And the fact that, you know, every single time that he does something crazy like this, he doesn't, you know, try to backtrack and apologize for it. And I think if he did, you wouldn't even be hearing him in the campaign anymore. The fact that he doubles down every time that something is, you know, being shot at him, you know, it's crazy. And, you know, obviously, a lot of news sources have done extensive research on whether or not this story was actually true. Yeah. And no one has managed to find the clips of Trump or the clips that Trump is speaking of, I should say. And, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm sure there are a lot of people who want to find that clip, who want to back up what Trump is saying, but the fact that even they can't find any is...
At least they're not trying to make one like that chick from Hewlett Packard.
Oh, yeah, with Carly Fiorina and that whole Planned Parenthood controversy. My God, don't even get me started with that. But along with that, considering the aftermath of San Bernardino, a lot has changed in the Republican field.
Yeah.
You know, because the last time we left you, Trump was still in the lead once again. Ben Carson was very close behind. Mm-hmm. Now Ben Carson has fallen to 4th place. Trump has also fallen to 2nd place. And Marco Rubio is now in 3rd place. He's on the rise. But the person who took 1st place,
Ted Cruz.
Ted fucking Cruz.
Yep.
I feel that he's like Donald Trump, only he actually has experience in politics.
Yeah, it ain't his first fucking day at the job.
You know, he's already saying that he wants to carpet bomb Syria. He wants to carpet bomb ISIS. He wants to see if sand can glow, which is alluding to that he wants to use nuclear weapons against them, which is just like, you know, these are just sound bites. These aren't like when you hear people, and I know that you might not be a fan of Hillary Clinton, when you hear other politicians, like whether it's Hillary, whether it's Bernie Sanders, other people, and they talk about these foreign policy issues, they don't go for the jugular and and just go for that one.
This guy's
line.
fucking cutting throats.
Yeah, like it's something where. Is that really what you need to get your poll numbers up? Maybe if you actually just spoke intelligently about the issue, that people might actually respect you for that. But hey, different voter bases, I guess they want different things.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
Considering the fact that Trump was pretty much in the lead for like a solid 4 or 5 months, and we're still talking about him in December.
Yeah.
The Iowa caucus is the first week in February.
Yeah.
So we're close to the first vote to determine who the Republican nominee is going to be.
Yeah, but then Trump comes out with this shit, all right? After poll numbers came out, Trump suggested preventing any Muslims from entering the U.S.
And that's currently the biggest thing that's being talked about in the last few days, for sure.
And
he literally said that's not something taken out of context.
I'm literally at a loss for words right now because I don't know what to say in response to that.
Right.
Because it's not like every Muslim is a bad fucking person.
Of course not.
That'd be a crock of shit if someone was to say that.
There's nearly 2 billion of them on the fucking planet. You think they're all bad, or even a majority of them are? They're not. They just aren't.
This is racism being put on fucking TV.
Right. It's racism being put into our politics, too.
Yeah.
The fact that, even everyone from his Republican counterparts, the congressman, the Republican Congress has literally said, we don't normally like to speak out against politics. This came from House Speaker Paul Ryan. But I need to say something about this, that this isn't what the Republican Party thinks. They literally are backing off one of their guys who's leading in the polls.
Yeah.
But that's because Trump is a whole nother animal. He's not like these other guys.
Yeah, and I think we're honestly going to be in some trouble if he does get in the White House, man.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a big problem if you actually think for a second that a majority of Americans are actually going to vote for Trump. And just one more last thing on this. The White House even went and made some comments in regards to what Trump said about Muslims and said, this came from the White House press secretary, one of the first things that you do when you become president of the United States is you take an oath. And when you take the oath of the oath, you are defending the Constitution. And in the Constitution, first fucking amendment is freedom of religion.
Yep.
So the White House press secretary said that this pretty much disqualifies Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because he isn't going to be able to defend the Constitution because he clearly, based on this, doesn't even believe in the first fucking amendment.
Yep.
As much as it's like he wants to defend the Second Amendment, but he wants to completely disregard the first one. I mean, let's kind of balance that out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But we also have other people running for president.
Exactly. Yeah,
much more shockingly qualified people.
Yes, we do.
Like the man across from me, Scotland, 2016. As the campaign rolls on, you've been dealing with a lot of shit. And
a lot of stuff. A lot of reporters calling me asking all these damn questions.
And we're going to start doing something here as the campaign rolls on. Obviously, we don't need to worry about you getting a Republican nomination, Democratic nomination. You're a fucking independent.
I'm independent. And I got time in my hands. Feel free to ask me these questions. If you want to bring questions in, you want to post them on Facebook, let them fly. I'll answer them. I will. I swear to God.
And you can ask those questions at facebook.com/Scott and Smiz. So the question for today's episode, and it's a big one.
Okay.
And it definitely means a lot when it comes to 2015.
Okay.
This has been a major thing.
Like I'm telling the people, I'll tell you, let it fly.
Has our generation, or even our country in a sense, our culture, whatever you want to say, has it become too politically correct?
Too politically correct.
Because PC has been a big thing. This year.
I mean, that's that can be a multi-point, bulleted question. The kind of questions I didn't like to answer in high school.
Of course.
Okay. But what I could say about that, our generation, the millennials, have we become too politically correct? I don't think we've become too politically correct. I think we've just become a little too sensitive in some areas.
I think that's a fair point.
Okay. And I'm treading on, thin ice with hot shoes here. A little too sensitive, much in regards to the things we were just talking about,
Right.
there needs to be some sensitivity towards those things.
Of course.
Okay, which I think our generation does have. Unfortunately, we got a dick like Donald Trump coming in who doesn't have any sensitivity towards those topics or those religions and stuff like that. It might just be because of where we were raised or where we come from, but myself, everybody's a person. I mean, you got to greet the CEO and you got to greet the janitor the same way. Show them both the same respect.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter where they're from, what were their first languages. It does not matter. Because they hear now they're American. We're all Americans. We're in this together.
Yeah.
Okay? As far as past cultures, our country, stuff like that. Have we become too politically correct? Like I said before, I can kind of say the same thing aside from our generation. We've all become a little too sensitive. Unfortunately, my opinion is that social media has, really, really heightened a lot of that sensitivity.
Extremely.
Because every time somebody has something to say, you get 15 billion people's opinions.
Right.
And those opinions start smacking people in the face.
Uh-huh.
And when people can't stand the heat, they don't run out of the kitchen. They fucking fly on fire because they can't answer to all these opinions.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and just to bounce off of that, I agree that it's definitely we've definitely had a little bit of a sensitivity issue in that regard, but I feel that the problem is that the people who are against the PC culture in a sense, and I understand people's qualms with them, whether it's shaming people on Twitter for shit that they had nothing to fucking do with, and just all of what you said in regards with social media, but there's also the anti-PC culture, which has emerged with the likes of Donald Trump and things of that nature. And I feel that it's kind of this anti-PC movement at the same time has kind of allowed people to just act like assholes and say that they're going to be anti-PC. With Donald Trump as the obvious example. He wants to say something about Mexicans, they're rapists, they're murderers, this and that. Pretty much how he launched his campaign. Yeah. And then, when people went after him for that, they said, this country's too politically correct. Pretty much that would give him clearance for saying shit like that. So I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are using it as an excuse.
You want to know where I thought shit started getting a little too politically correct?
When?
And it's got a little bit of humor to it, all right? When I was a kid, all right, and in school, they told me I couldn't call a snowman a snowman. It was a fucking snow person.
Get the fuck out of here.
Snow person.
And we went to school together.
Yep.
That fucking happened?
Snow person.
Snow person.
Not a snowman. You could even made a snow woman. Jeez. Put some goddamn corn husk on the head.
Fucking shit.
Snow person.
Corn husks.
All right? That's when shit got real. And you know what I call a snowman? A fucking snowman, all right? Because that's what it is.
And if they don't like it, they can get with it.
They can get with it or get lost.
That's right.
Scott Lynn for president 2016.
Yeah, so thank you for that, Scott.
No problem.
We'll definitely be keeping up on your campaign as this election rolls on. Is there anything you want to say about Ted Cruz being the front runner, considering that he might be your competition in the general election if he does win the primary? He's got kind of a creepy looking face.
Yeah, Ted, let me tell you something, bro. I get on stage, you give me that look like you want to light candles and take me out to dinner, or like you got to take a shit and you've been eating fucking X-Lax all day. Ted, listen, Ted. You got to get your shit straightened out. Either go see a doctor or look in the fucking mirror and realize the kind of face you're giving to America. Because I get up on that stage, Ted, let me tell you something, buddy. I'm putting you to shame. Scotty Lynn's going to wear his shiny shoes. All right?
Ooh, watch out.
And when Scott Lynn wears his shiny shoes, shit gets done.
That it does. So, we're going to be taking a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the holidays. All the holidays going on. And as always, some bizarre news.
Bizarre news, my favorite.
So, keep it here. And now, a message from 2016 presidential candidate, Scott Lind.
Hello, America. And yes, I do mean all 50 states. This is Scott Lind, and I'm coming to you with a presidential announcement. I'm here to talk about some of the guys I don't like. Donald Trump. Who the hell wants a guy in the White House that has to glue a wig to his fucking head? Aside from that, he don't like nobody. So fuck that guy. Ted Cruz. I like Cubans. He's a creepy one, though. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't sit down at a table and eat one piece of chicharron with that fucking guy. Let alone skirt steak. Ted, I'm coming for your ass. And Ben Carson, let me tell you something, bud. Pediatrician, my goddamn derriere. I have kids. The last person that's coming to you is my fucking kids. You talk so slow they might be dead before the operation's over. Ben, you droopy-eyed fuck, I'm coming for your ass too. In other words, I got this super PAC going on. Americans for America. And you can support me by ordering a Scott and Smiz Show t-shirt at facebook.com/Scott and Smiz. Shipping is free, and this shirt is high quality, baby. You can wear this shit on your back for like 5 days. You won't even know the shit's there. If it's like 20 degrees out, you just forget you got shit on. It'll be fucking great. And while you're on that link, facebook.com/Scott and Smiz, you can check out all my discussions on the campaign trail by listening to old episodes of The Scott and Smiz Show. Once again, my name's Scotland, and I'm talking to America, all 50 states. All right? Scotland, 2016. Get with it, or get lost.
And welcome back. Hope you enjoyed our little message from our fine presidential candidate. So, we got the holiday season.
Yep, we already got one under our belt.
Yeah, and it's in full swing. How was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was pretty damn good.
Yeah?
Bird was beautiful.
Was it?
Had all the dressings on his side.
Nice.
You had some good dressings on his side? Some good side orders or what?
Oh, hell yeah.
I had sweet potatoes and marshmallows.
I have my stuffing.
Did you have sweet potatoes and marshmallows?
I did.
All right. If you didn't, you know what I was going to call you, right?
What were you going to call me?
Fucking communist.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes and marshmallows, America.
It's
American standard.
Did you do any Black Friday shopping or Cyber Monday?
I was Black Friday and then Cybering on Monday, yeah. I was doing it.
Yeah?
I ordered some stuff for my car. My little urban hot rod. Yeah, I did it.
You didn't deal with any of those crazy chaos in any of those fucking department stores or any of that shit?
Listen, all right, you know me as a person. If I walked in there and someone ripped some shit out of my hands, I'm catching a fucking charge that day. Because someone's getting fucking Spartan kicked into the next aisle if they rip something out of my fucking hands.
You're going to be on World Star.
Oh, no, I'm going to World Star the fuck out of someone. Someone's going to get dropped. Vine compilation material right away. World Star hip hop camera all over the place.
So, we also have Hanukkah is currently in full swing. Unfortunately, neither me or Scott are Jewish.
I got some Jewish friends, so Hanukkah,
yeah,
Hanukkans.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, you guys all have a good time.
Yeah.
They got 8 days. We got one, so I'm a little jelly.
I feel like, though, like everyone says we got one. We got two.
Yeah, we do.
Got the eve and you got the day.
Yeah.
Christmas becomes a 2-month holiday, though. I mean, the fucking Christmas song started playing November 1st.
They started playing.
They didn't even give Halloween a chance to settle down. Thanksgiving didn't even get its promotions out.
I was in a store before Thanksgiving, and they had the Christmas shows, or the Christmas shows, Christmas songs rocking. Rudolph was tramping all over that fucking turkey, down throughout every aisle, everywhere.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, Rudolph, I mean, chill the fuck out, Rudy.
You know, it's something where, you know, it's almost as if Thanksgiving is Christmas halftime. That's something Lou Spock like to say. It's like it's the halftime going into Christmas. You know, people just I get it. I get why people want to get early into the Christmas tradition, but is it really something where we need to start?
It spreads love and cheer, you know? If we had some fucking snow, it'd be nice too, but, you know, in New Jersey right now, it's kind of like, oh, cold weather's coming, wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's going to be 60 tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill Evans, fucker. You mother...
So, you know, I'm still excited for Christmas nonetheless. I've still managed to hold off on listening to Christmas songs.
Yeah? You obviously haven't been into any retail stores.
Yeah, and I'm surprised you ain't calling me a communist for that shit, but I like to hold off on the Christmas music.
I like to wait.
Because I like to enjoy the Christmas music, like the 2 weeks leading up to it, and then even a week after it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I'll still be sipping on eggnog about a week after, listening.
Right. Yeah. I feel
some some good shit.
I feel like Christmas kind of ends after New Year's.
Happy holidays.
Once you take the tree out of your house and put that on the side of the curb, Christmas is over. That's
Done.
it.
Pine
Done.
needles everywhere. I get so fucking tired of pine needles by the time Christmas
Get
is
them in
over.
your shoes. Get them on your floors.
Oh, my God. Walking across your floors barefoot.
Oh,
I got hardwood floors in my house, so you get a little pine needle stuck in a crack. That fucker will come through just like a needle. That little son of a bitch.
So, unlike the pine needles, what are some of your favorite parts about Christmas?
The snow.
Just the snow.
Well, the snow's good.
What if it doesn't snow, though? There's a lot more than Christmas than just
Well, then
the
I'm
weather.
going somewhere where there is fucking snow. All right. Aside from that, I like eggnog.
Eggnog's good.
Eggnog's real good. I like
Eggnog's
eggnog. What else we got? Nativity scenes.
Nativity scenes.
Like them. They're great. Fucking love them. I like going into people's houses, right? And you see all these great nativity scenes.
When they're not home.
Well, I really don't go sneaking into people's fucking houses too much, because that's like we were talking before, you're gonna catch charge for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
World star.
Trying to be a president here.
Yeah.
Can't be catching charges.
Clean record.
Don't fucking work that way. All right.
But there is still a lot to like about Christmas.
My favorite movie, man. Great movie. With Chevy Chase.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
There we go.
That's a classic.
You gotta watch it every Christmas.
Oh, every Christmas.
If you don't, you're
if you don't, the shit is gonna get full.
you're fucking communist,
Exactly.
You don't watch that shit every Christmas. You're fucking communist.
I mean, even at the end of it, you got the old woman singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Squirrel in the fucking tree. All right, Old man. Didn't that old man almost get lit up?
Yeah, he did get lit up.
Cigars all split up.
There was a lot of sap in that fucking tree.
Yeah, a lot of sap.
Yeah,
A lot of sap.
looks great.
Yeah,
A lot of sap.
a lot of sap. For those of you who are listeners, please take out some. Even if you watch 20 minutes of this fucking movie, go watch it, please.
Yeah, you'll laugh your ass off in the first 15 minutes.
You understand where my inspiration
Like,
comes
you don't
from.
even need to be celebrating Christmas to enjoy this.
Yeah,
Guy goes to cut down a tree, forgets the saw.
yeah.
He's got to carry it home on top of his car with the whole fucking root sticking out of it.
It's all right, but you know what? That's improv. All right,
It's improv.
it's America all over.
One of my personal favorites is Home Alone.
Home Alone's a good one.
Home Alone's a classic.
I've been known to be a Macaulay Culkin impersonator when I was a young kid.
Still.
Had the sick bowl cut,
That's right.
Me and Macaulay,
Put any booby traps in your house?
Yeah, I just didn't try to burn my fucking house down like Macaulay Culkin, but two different people, but we share a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the haircut and the face, and is he Canadian?
Don't know.
Probably not, right?
I
not.
don't think so.
Probably not. He would have been a lot more peaceful of a fucking person if he was. He wouldn't have tried that shit.
Hey, it was his house. He had to defend it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about his life, burning his fucking house down. You know about that?
He was 6.
I don't give a fuck. He still tried.
I mean,
Listen, 6 years old or not, when I came home when I was 6 years old, I knew what my house was, and I didn't want to burn it down.
I get it, but I don't think he was intentionally trying to burn it. Look at me. I'm defending a fucking 6-year-old
You're
fictional
trying.
character
You're
here.
trying. A 6-year-old from the 90s.
This is what communists do, I guess.
And they watch PBS, but that's aside from the topic at hand.
Yeah. What about some of your favorite Christmas songs? You got any classic ones?
Oh, we got some good ones.
If you got some classics,
Chestnuts roasting by the open fire.
you mean the Christmas song?
No.
That's
I call it chestnuts
That's
roasting
what
by...
it's called.
I don't
The
give
Christmas.
a fuck what anyone else calls it. I could give two shits less. Less. What's another one? Here Comes Santa Claus.
I like the Elvis version.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Frosty.
Frosty. Fuck yeah.
Fucking Frosty.
He was a fucking fantastic person.
Motherfucker.
He melted though, that son of a bitch.
Every year that motherfucker melts. What else?
The real villain in that movie was the fucking son.
Yeah.
I tell you.
That motherfucking son had it out for him.
Yeah, he was sitting in the background. He wasn't even doing shit. They didn't even make him a character.
Yeah, what else we got?
Fucking-
There's got to be one more real
You got
good one.
Rudolph, which is also a fucking movie.
Oh, yeah,
And
Rudolph. That's more like a soundtrack, though.
Silver and gold.
I don't know that one. I don't know.
I guess you didn't watch. I didn't care for Burl Ives in that fucking movie.
Nope. Nope.
He was the snowman.
Fuck that guy.
Well, you got Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, yeah. Jingle Bell Rock.
I think you got off on that.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Yeah, I mean, these are like,
Jingle Bell Rock.
Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Empire Records.
Not for the weak-hearted.
Not for the weak-hearted.
So, what are some? Do you got any traditions during the Christmas season?
Yeah. I got tradition. Yeah. I got plenty of
if
fucking.
your ears didn't fucking blow out.
Yeah, I got plenty of traditions. Well, usually there's snow.
You and the fucking snow, I swear.
It's a lot of memories with the snow.
It's maybe snowed like 2-3 times in our entire life on Christmas. Let's be real.
Nah, that's false.
There might have been snow on the ground.
That's false. I think there's been like 2 or 3 Christmases where it hasn't snowed.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this is the life I live in.
Next
we
show
live a couple blocks away.
Next show, we're getting a fucking
Listen,
meteorologist.
You already know how
on
I
here.
fucking feel about meteorologists.
We're gonna break out.
I used to like Bill Evans.
Maybe.
All right, I used to like Bill Evans. Now he gets on the Channel 7 every fucking morning. Him and his pretty white dog. All right, and they like to tell me all kinds of things about the news.
His dog?
Yeah, you never seen his beautiful white fucking dog?
No.
Thing's fucking gorgeous. All right, and that thing can probably tell the weather better than fucking Bill Evans. All right, him and his fucking
he's not
peacoat.
that accurate.
Nah, fuck that guy. And was it Sam Champ? Is Sam Champion?
Sam Champion's gone. You got the Lee Goldberg though.
Oh yeah, that guy.
It looks just like Sam Champion.
Yeah, replacement. All right, fuck that guy. All right, it's all this equipment they're using. Let me go outside, lick the tip of my fucking finger, stick it up in the air. I'll tell you what's going on.
So you're comparing a meteorologist to a kite flyer?
You calling me a fucking kite flyer?
I'm calling you a kite flyer.
Oh.
Because when you go outside and you want to fly a kite, you do exactly what you said. You lick your finger, you stick it up in the air, you determine where the wind's blowing, and that's how you put up your fucking kite.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How many kites have you flown during your day?
At least 10.
You're full of shit.
I can guarantee it.
You've never even owned a fucking kite.
I used to live behind a park. You can ask my father. We used to go out there flying the kites all day.
Yeah, I think you hit your fucking head. Fucking kite flyer.
Well, I guess what, communists ain't allowed to fly no kites?
Oh, you probably did fly a kite. With an ISIS flag on it, you goddamn communist.
But ISIS isn't communist. Anyway, so snow, that's the only tradition you have for Christmas?
Well, we hang lights up in
You
our
got
house.
the lights, the tree.
I don't know if you guys do that. You guys,
star.
You put lights up?
We're putting them up. They're coming up.
You know what today's date is, right?
Today's date is
Well, it's in December.
December something, and
Okay.
and this December weekend coming up, we're putting up the fucking lights.
Okay. So we're in December.
Yeah.
Put your fucking lights up. Stop wasting time. All right. Because before you know it, it's going to be the day after Christmas, and you've had your lights up for like 6 days. Listen.
And then
listen, you know when we put our fucking lights up? We put our lights up early enough, and we keep them on long enough to fuck up our electric bill. That's the point of Christmas. Fuck up that electric bill. I mean, I don't even want these new lights. The ones that save power. Give me the old ones. I want to blow out a fucking fuse box.
What, the big fat bulbs?
Big fat one that break every time you take them out of the attic.
Yeah.
You go to get them from the attic and
all
bring them down.
tangled up in one big ball.
Then you drop them and they fucking break, and your dad is freaking the fuck out because you just broke all the fucking lights. Another good one, those fucking reindeer that move.
Yeah.
Oh God. You know what the best thing is?
Those shit break every year.
If you know how to take care of them and you ain't no dumb fuck, they will last you. All right? You know what a good thing is? You really want to get a rise out of your fucking neighbors?
What's that?
All right? You find one of your neighbors. Don't come to my house and fucking do this, or you're going to be in some fucking trouble. All right?
I'm getting ready to do it.
Go to one of your neighbors' houses where they got those reindeer that fucking move, right? Their head move from side to side and up and down.
Yeah.
You know what? Real segue to something on the side real quick. I'm going to make those fuckers and I'm going to make them gallop. All right? But that's aside from the point. Go get one of those reindeer, all right, and set them up in real erotic positions on the front lawn. All right? So when they wake up in the morning, they go to turn the lights off, they get out in their car, right, getting ready to go to the office. They look on their lawn, and they got 2 reindeers fucking on their front lawn. Oh, you want to get a rise? That's Christmas spirit right there. That's the fucking What was Chevy Chase's last name in that
Griswold. That's a Griswold family Christmas.
That's Griswold 2015, Scotland style. Let's get it done.
Besides putting reindeer in erotic positions.
I mean, I'm not saying I do it, but
oh yeah, of course not.
I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I know people who have done it.
And I'm sure they've gotten a real rise out of that shit.
I mean, they had a great time. Not that I know, but they had a lot of fun.
So you like to put the star up on the tree. You like to do all that.
Well, I'm the only one that can do it in my house.
Oh yeah, your dad's rather short.
Well, he's not short. He's average by American standards. I'm above height, above average. So
that's why you hit your head every single time you go into the basement in New Jersey.
Yeah, every time I come down here, I leave here with half a fucking concussion. That's why. Oh, what did we talk about last week? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. You know why? Because every time I get up from this chair after we're done, I hit my fucking head.
I think that's why you decided to run for president.
Yeah. Wait, I'm running for president?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a refresher.
Yeah.
What about any classic Christmas memories?
Good memories.
I mean, I don't remember a lot from recent because I normally do a lot of drinking on Christmas.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I don't know. The best things about Christmas are always, you have those special memories with your family,
right?
That you never lose. The golden memories. The best fun and crazy memories are usually what happens after you leave your family, and you go to like these parties at people's houses that aren't yours,
right? And
crazy shit happens.
Yeah, especially because some people are already tuned up from partying with the family, and now they're ready to kick it into overdrive.
It ain't tuned up, ain't the word. They're fucking turned. All right, they've been drinking eggnog and fucking whiskey all night. All right, all fucking turned up on cookies and fucking pie and Christmas fucking ham. Listen, if I'm turned up on sweet ham, cookies, eggnog, and whiskey, and I show up to your house, best believe it's getting fucking real. I might even show up with some of those moving reindeer. All right, and have a generator with a fucking extension cord in front of your house. Walk up to your door with them moving. They're fucking next from side to side and up and down.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. Scotland's future Christmas memory.
Yeah. Get ready to vote for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Moving on to what's becoming a classic segment of the Scott and Smiz show.
Yep.
Bizarre news. The news of the bizarre.
That's where I get my news.
And as always, especially with the holidays that are coming around, we got some bizarre news headlines for you once again.
Yes, we do.
I'll start it off here with Christmas time in full swing. Reese's has released their holiday candy that is intended to be in the shape of Christmas trees. However, the final product most are getting shares little resemblance to a Christmas tree, and more like a turd.
Piece of shit.
Big turd. Big peanut butter filled turd. And this is not the first time Hershey's has failed at this candy, with the same controversy taking place in 2013. I guess some companies will never learn, but fortunately, these Reese's they still taste like Reese's.
Same guy, right, from 2013. I could just picture this shit happening, right? Let's picture his name is Bob, right?
Yeah.
After they sent these fucking candies out, they were like, Bob, come on up to the office, Bob. Gets called in. Like, Bob, listen, you remember back in 2013? I'd be like, yeah, I remember 2013. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. They're going to be like, yeah, well, you made a candy. We told you to make a tree that year. Remember, Bob? He'd be like, yeah, I remember the candy, yeah. You remember what happened that year? Bob's going to be like, nope, don't remember what happened that year. And they're going to be like, well, Bob, we told you to make a tree, and it came out looking like a piece of shit. And it's 2015, Bob, and you're still making shit. All right, so do us a favor, get back down there, destroy all the shit mold you made, and let's get back to what we know. Okay? That's just what I see going on.
Yeah, really.
I got the next one here. All right, we move on to Australia. We're in a movie to get up close and personal with Peking Duck band members Adam Hyde and Ruben Stiles at a concert. Superfan David Spargo edited a Wikipedia entry to state that he was the band's family. Literally, he just added the words, family David Spargo. The bouncer at Wednesday night concert in Melbourne did not suspect Spargo had merely edited this entry on his phone moments before and allowed the family member backstage. This band wound up having beers with Spargo, who Hyde called an absolute legend. Stiles even took the man's phone number. Now, listen.
You got some balls.
You got some balls. And Wikipedia is definitely going to start not letting that shit happen.
Yeah, really.
Or, I'm going to Fucking Brucey baby. We're family, bud. Little do you fucking know.
Bruce is about to get like 50 fucking cousins.
Yep.
For the next concert.
Me and all my cousins.
Yeah. It's
gonna be a good time.
I mean, that's really an interesting sort of like you go to this concert and you literally just said, I'm his family.
Look at fucking Wikipedia, you idiot.
Like, and I got to question a little bit the bouncer, because it's literally the beginning of an entry. It's just like, your regular introduction paragraph describing the band and all this shit like that. Literally, last sentence just says, Family David Spargo. It's not even a complete sentence.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was mentioned in there in like a swift sort of way, or even he mentioned it in the details. He literally is just saying Family David Spargo.
Yeah.
And the bouncer fucking bought it.
Ate it up.
So I think this Melbourne concert needs to rehire the bouncers.
This shit won't work in Jersey.
Yeah, no kidding. We got an interesting holiday present here in the next headline. J&D's, the team behind products like Bacon Salt, Bacon Pop Microwave Popcorn, Bacon Croutons, and Baconaise. Yes, that's exactly what you think it is. Has created a bacon-scented underwear, which makes the perfect holiday gift for people who love pig meat so much they want their genitals to smell like it. According to J&D's, the undies get their bacon scent because the smell is embedded in the ink. The smell will last through multiple wash cycles and wearings, and can last for up to a year. The pork-laden panties are enough to make anyone drool, but for those who'd rather not have our privates smelling like grease, there's another option: a bacon-scented pillowcase. Now, this is quite an interesting company to just go for everything bacon.
Well, let's not forget, it's 2015.
So what's that mean?
We got fucking kids riding in the middle of the street on hoverboards. Or not hoverboards, the things that were outlawed in the city.
It's a fucking Segway without the handle.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So we got kids doing that. Okay, so and they got flashing lights on the bottom, and they got Bluetooth capability. So they're blasting all kinds of stupid shit while rolling down the street and blocking me off from going where the fuck I gotta go, which is a whole nother conversation. But just making a point, it's 2015. So if you want to wear fucking underwear, panty with guys, gals, panties for the gals, panties for the guys, depending on who you are, and/or briefs. If you want to wear shit that smells like bacon, okay, let me tell you something. I have spent a lot of time, all right, on some stupid shit, okay? But by far, these motherfuckers took the cake. They took the cake and ran with it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because not only do I want to have my, fucking...
Your area.
My area, I don't want to have any of that smelling like fucking bacon, let alone, all right, let's go back to the office, all right? You got Bob going to the fucking office, all right? Bob woke up early. He took a shower the night before, okay? Don't have to shower in the morning. He's clean. He didn't fucking, run through dirt in his fucking sleep or something like that. He woke up good and clean, all right?
Right.
He's so used to the smell of bacon, it don't fucking faze him. So Bob walks into the office, and his whole fucking head is smelling like bacon the whole day. Now, I like to smell of bacon. Would I want to smell it on my face all day? I don't know. Ask fucking Bob. But I wouldn't. All right? That's just me. That's just how I fucking feel.
So what you're saying is that you don't plan on putting this on your Christmas list?
No, not at all.
Because I was actually going to ask you just how many you were going to get. Not even if...
I'll tell you what, you can get me bacon.
Because I know you're a bacon guy.
I love bacon.
I know you love your bacon because you love America, so you got to
Stop my heart, cut it into pieces. This is my last resort.
Damn right.
Bacon is my favorite, and I will not retort.
So what about any of these other products? You getting a bacon-scented pillowcase?
Nope.
Bacon salt?
Bacon, all the shit you mentioned in the beginning, the bacon salt, bacon pop, microwave popcorn, bacon croutons.
You gonna put some bacon croutons on your salads?
Yeah. Baconaise?
Healthy.
I don't know about that.
That's a weird combo.
That's a little much. Baconaise, however, might kill it on a BLT. Just saying.
I mean, even Lay's potato chips coming out with those bacon chips. It's getting crazy around here.
Yeah. All right, on to the next one. Just in time for holiday shopping, an entire South Dakota ghost town, complete with its own watering hole, is on sale for $250,000. A real estate agent said on Monday the roughly 6-acre town of Sweat, that's right, I said Sweat, includes a tavern, a 3-bedroom house, and a former tire shop about 100 miles southeast of Rapid City, South Dakota. Sweat's population peaked at 40 residents in the 1940s when it had a post office and a grocery store. Smiz, your first question to me is probably going to be, Scott, would you buy this town? My answer to you would be abso-fucking-lutely.
Really?
Okay, absolutely. The better question would be, why wouldn't you buy a town? All right? Because...
But it's in South Dakota.
I don't give a fuck where it is. For $250,000, you know what you get in Cliffside? Dick. You get dick. You didn't answer a quiz. You don't get shit for $250,000. If I can go to South Dakota and buy a fucking town, all right, I'll change it from Sweaty Balls or Sweat, whatever the fuck it is, to Cliffside fucking Park. Cliffside Park, South Dakota. There we go.
Could work, even though it probably isn't on the side of a cliff.
I don't give a fuck.
Or a park.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because when my grandfather was in this town, there was like fucking not many people at all. All right?
Right.
Between all the friends I got on Facebook and all the people I know, all right? I get a few people out there. Be like, oh, South Dakota, this is not. I'll be like, yeah, you want to move in? I'll do it, yeah. Come on, let's get in here. Let's all fucking move in here. And then, you got Cliffside Park, South Dakota. You're welcome.
I mean...
You want to talk about the economy? I got it.
What I think about this is...
Don't think too much.
You're almost like... You could build your own horror movie here. You sit back, you put a bunch of creepy shit all around the town, you chill in your 3-bedroom house, and you wait for some passerbys to come by. They're looking for a gas station, out of gas, a car broke down, some shit like that, and you can scare the living shit out of these people.
Okay, so
make it like a fucking experience. You can make it like a haunted house ride, even.
I'm trying to build a better America, and you just want to fuck with people.
That's right. That's right.
You could just
That's
make
absolutely right.
You can make a town and just fuck with people.
That's what fucking communists
Look at the bigger
do.
picture.
That's what communists do.
All right, I'm gonna hit this last one on the head.
All right.
Okay. In West Point, a very prestigious military institution, cadet pillow fights, like the bloody one that left 30 injured this summer, will be banned, and actions are being pursued against many of those involved. U.S. Military Academy officials said first-year students, known as plebes, organized the annual pillow fight as a way to build camaraderie after a grueling summer of training. But the pillow fight on August 20th escalated into a free-for-all, with plebes being hit from behind and knocked to the ground. Injuries include a broken nose, a fractured cheek, and 24 diagnosed concussions. One cadet was found unconscious, according to a report on the fight released on Wednesday. Now, this is where I'm confused. Okay. They're being sent here to a military institution, or not, a place for learning, okay? And they're knocking each other the fuck out with pillows. First question is, what kind of fucking pillows are they giving these kids that they're knocking each other out with them? B, after they just got their asses kicked all summer, why the fuck would they want to have such a pillow fight that people are getting... hold on, let me look back here. Broken nose, a fractured cheek, and 24 diagnosed concussions. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's a whole different type of fun.
They're not buying my pillows here. You know what I mean? They're filling fucking pillowcases with sand and water and freezing them and coming up and just smacking people.
It's probably like those old those socks that you fill with dough, like you used to do on the mischief night.
You might as well fucking fill them with batteries if that's the fucking case. I mean, they're breaking cheekbones. I mean, this is retarded.
It's crazy.
No, this ain't right.
I mean, I guess you can... I mean, look, a military academy is involved with this.
Yeah,
especially
but I mean,
West Point.
Yeah, but these... And picture this. These military guys are tough.
Also, what type of camaraderie are you really, developing with something like that? I guess beating the shit out of each other really...
really builds it up.
Really builds a big bond.
Okay, and for those of you who are familiar with the show, we are coming up on a very good segment, one of my favorites. It is the TLDL. For those of you who don't know, it's Too Long Didn't Listen, a portion of the show where I like to do a little bit of comic relief in informing you as to what we talked about if you didn't have time to listen to the whole show. And here we go. Unfortunately, we start off very slowly with some of the unfortunate things that happened out there in California. Moving on to something a little lighter, Flappy Head fucking Trump. He offended a bunch of people, and he's gonna definitely face some trouble for that down the line. Creepy ass Cuban Cruz, he's up there in first, chomping on chicharron. Trump's there in second, Rubio's in third, and Ben Carson, fucking droopy-eyed fuck, is in fourth place. And after the poll numbers came out, Trump's fucked. I'm gonna be running for campaign in 2016. I'm gonna kill it. We talked a little bit about Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. My favorite things about Christmas: snow, eggnog, and deer in erotic positions. On to the bizarre news. Christmas time was in full swing. Reese's tried to make a candy, turned to shit. Literally. Bob's fucked. We moved to Australia, where a guy found out he could fuck with Wikipedia real quick. So quick, he got him backstage. David Spargo, you're welcome. And you are a legend in my book. And J&D's, the guys who made some bacon fucking shit. They wanted to make a bacon pillow. And they want to make bacon panties for your girl's butt. And my butt. All kinds of shit. Holiday shopping. Whole town for sale. Cold sweat. Maybe sweaty balls. I like to buy it and turn it into a cliffside park and boost the economy. Smizzy wants to buy it and fuck with people. What's the better idea? I think to boost the economy. And lastly but not least, America's military. The strongest military. The tough military. They're all going to school to put batteries in fucking pillowcases and knock each other out. Is that the right thing to do? I don't think so. I think if they want to knock each other out, give them a day to walk out on a field with some fucking batteries and shit, knock each other out, call it a fucking day, and, reschedule the pillowcase fight. In case you didn't know, this was TLDL. Too long, did not listen.
And with that said, we're about to wrap it up here on the Scott and Smiz Show. And episode 10. We've made it to 10 episodes. And
together we made it.
Thanks to everyone who's been there with us along the way, especially the people who have been there with us since day one. That really means a lot to us, and we plan to keep this going. Hopefully we get one more show in before 2015 wraps up. And we'll be kicking it into overdrive once 2016 turns ahead. So, thanks once again. If you haven't heard it yet, Facebook.com/Scott and Smiz. That's the place to go, right, Scott?
Yes, it is.
And thank you once again for listening.
My name is Scott.
And my name is Smiz.
Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand.
Was that a unofficial theme song for you?
Don't let the world go.
Maybe that would be a good campaign song. You could come up on stage and it's just...
Come on, let it go.
It's just like, you know what? Get with it or get lost. Cause Jesus,
no, my campaign...
Jesus gonna take the wheel.
My campaign song? Every day I'm shuffling. No, Cat Williams, Every Day I'm Hustling. That'd be good. Do the shopping cart, dance across the stage, smack Ted Cruz in the face with some underwear. Bacon.
Well, thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for getting this far once again. And we'll see you next time.